Another nasty, man. Alright, so we're going to be tying on a fly today. This is how you tie on a Russian River fly. Or any fly. So the Russian River fly it's a special J hook. I don't know the dimensions, but you can tell it's a different kind of hook. So you go up through. This is how I tie it. I go through the hole, and then I just grab the other line. And what I do is just make, I don't know, I usually do like 8. It doesn't really matter, you just want to do enough or it's not going to come out. So like 8 hook or loops, and then you go through the bottom. Through the bottom like that. A lot of people go back to the top, but I don't. I've never had a problem. And then you just pull it. And that's not coming off. Right there. And then just cut that tag in, and you're good to go.
Nice.
So once you cut your tag end off your fly here, so I usually do about, I don't know, a couple arm lengths, maybe like, 4 or 5 feet leader. And all you do is go up. You gotta have different size split shots because you don't know how fast the river's rolling. So we usually just kind of I'll put a couple on, I don't know, about yay apart. And then just put a couple on, and then you kind of just, you gotta try it. You want it to just tick the bottom, because if it ticks too much, you're gonna snag up on rocks. If it tips too less, you're not gonna get down where the fish are. So you want to have it, just right. You might have to adjust, but it might take you a half hour to figure it out. Once you figure it out, that's when you're gonna start smashing fish. So you have this, about where you want it. So basically the line's going in it's drifting like this. The line is going in the fish's mouth. And right when you feel it stop, or any kind of tug, you give it a yank, throw it back out, or you have a fish on.
So I guess the next step is you're going to show us how to flip and drift, huh?
Yep.
All right. Well, let's get the finish set up and throw it out there.
So you just throw up river a little bit, let it bounce, follow it down.
So like throw it about 1 o'clock?
Yeah, about 1 o'clock. Throw it up 1 o'clock. And you want to follow it. Make sure you're bouncing all the way down. And then when you get right about, you'll feel a little tug. If there's a fish, there's a fish right there.
Oh.
Fish on. Oh.
Name of the game.
If you get the hang of it, it's really easy. Just let it bounce, let it bounce. Recast. 1 o'clock. Let it bounce down. And once in a while, maybe, let a little line out, get a little better drift. Pull a little line out. Maybe go a little farther out. The fish might be a little farther out, so. Let it bounce, bounce. You don't need to yank at the end. Just kind of, because if you yank at the end, then you're going to snag the fish. You don't want to snag the fish.
How come you put your pole so low?
How come I what?
How come the pole's so low whenever you're drifting?
Because you don't want it up here, otherwise you're dragging your weights towards you and you're not getting the right drift. So if you follow it down, it's kind of like right in line with it, and you'll feel it bounce good. Just let it go. Because you want that weight to be far away from your hook, so it goes in the fish's mouth.
Kind of looks like you're lassoing. Oh! Did we get hooked?
Close, the weights hit me though.
Gotta watch them flies.
Yeah, always wear eye protection. Show them your eye protection.
You want to wear some kind of glasses. Most people, when they go fishing, they like to use Polaroid. That way, Polaroid. Who says Polaroid? Polarized. That way you can actually see some of the fish.
Good, so you can see the fish.
Yeah. Like right now, we got a bunch of tomatoes in the water. Tomato is basically a sockeye that's already started to turn, but it's not quite a zombie. And a zombie is exactly what it sounds like. It's a fish that's got chunks out of its skin, and who knows how the heck it's still alive. So like right now, Bill is flipping, and he's sifting through the chromers, which are still fresh, and the tomatoes, which are starting to turn, and they're bright red, and they usually have a green head. And it's a little bit of a trick. You got to sift through it. So right now, Bill is doing a technique called flossing. Now the fish aren't gonna bite, but the trick is the way he's drifting, how it comes down nice and smooth. When he lifts up and comes back, it's sweeping it. So that weight is coming right into the fish's mouth. So if you think of it like this, here's the fish's mouth, the line comes right to it, and then he drags back. So that hook goes right into the fish's mouth and catches. This is the flossing technique that he's using. Drift and flip.
Huh?
Drift and flip.
You'll know if you got one because it stops hard. Sometimes though you'll think you got a snag, but you got a fish.
Is there any easy way to get off a snag?
Well, if you think about it, your weights are going down, so it's best to try to go upstream and pull up.
So basically go against the current when you want to get off your snag.
Yeah.
So whatever direction you're drifting, go back the opposite to get off the snag. All right, that's enough of that. I'm pretty sure you guys didn't come here just to listen to us yammer on about how to throw line in the water. What do you say we go back and just check out some highlight reels and end this video on some cool fishing shots? Maybe I got a cool little treat at the end of this video for you. Little secret that not many people know. Dude, look at this tomato, man.
Tomato time.